Bonjour et merci, Monsieur le Commissaire. Ma première question, ce sera, mais comment vous allez travailler avec vos collègues, puisque vous avez un texte totalement holistique qui touche à la fois l'agriculture, l'alimentation, la ruralité, mais on ne voit pas aujourd'hui quelle est la coordination au sein de la Commission autour de cette stratégie. Deuxième question, autour de la rémunération des services écosystémiques, des services environnementaux. Parce qu'on est un peu étonné à la lecture, finalement, des contradictions possibles. Vous proposez de passer des conditions aux incitations, mais probablement sans budget supplémentaire, puisque vous ne parlez plus du fonds de transition de l'agriculture. Donc comment faire sans baisse du niveau d'exigence? Ensuite, je voudrais venir sur la question des pesticides. Quid de la démarche IPM? Quid de votre mobilisation pour, avant la réforme de la PAC, inciter les agriculteurs à développer les alternatives agronomiques qui permettent de n'avoir l'utilisation des pesticides qu'en dernier ressort. Troisième question, l'agenda alimentation. Je sais que c'est M. Varelli, ce n'est pas vous, mais vous présentez ici la vision qui couvre aussi sur ce sujet. Donc on a des éléments dans le texte, mais on n'a pas d'éléments dans le programme de travail de la Commission, ni dans les perspectives législatives. Donc comment vous allez passer de cette vision à un programme concret pour l'alimentation au niveau européen? Merci.
Thank you very much for the many questions, even though a lot of them are not directly in my portfolio, but I will try to reply nonetheless. And I think many of you made the points on pesticides in different directions, and I think it is indeed a huge change in tone in the vision when it comes to pesticides we imported via production. And I always say it very clearly. If a product is a threat to human health or to pollinators in the European Union, it is as well outside the European Union. When we ban a product for scientific reasons, we can defend and argue that if we do it for ideological reasons, it will be more difficult to withstand these oppositions. And I believe also that it is very important to deliver the necessary alternatives to our farmers, because we are quite strong in taking off active substances, but we are very weak in delivering alternatives. And we have to ask ourselves the questions, what is the reason for that? And I've spoken to as well biopesticide companies, European startups. Well, they say we go to the United States because there I just have to ask for one approval and not 27. Well, the question, how am I going to work with my fellow colleagues in the council, in the college, of course. And there, of course, this vision is not only coming from my pen, but it has as well been co-signed in the end by all the other commissioners since it has gone through the college. So now, of course, I can deliver more quickly the ones that are in my own portfolio, and nonetheless the others have committed to contribute on the other sides, and as well for the member states to development tools and programs that are adapted for the territorial and regional differences that we have. I think that will be very crucial, and that is what we have already done in the CAP strategic plans, giving more, let's say, flexibility and responsibility as well to the member states, without forgetting about the big C in the common agriculture policy. I think that is something we need always to keep in mind. But then, of course, it is as well up to the national authorities to guarantee that the simplification that we all want, that it happens as well in reality. You have highlighted that the agenda on food is a little bit lower in this vision. That might be true, but we have several initiatives foreseen. We have as well the annual food dialogue that we have launched, and a lot of those tricky issues before making clear points, I think, and to avoid that we run again into polarization like we had it over the past years, to consult as well with this European Board on Agriculture and Food. I take that very seriously because it brings together the agriculture sector, it brings together as well the business side, the process, the food processors, etc., and it brings as well together the civil society, NGOs. And I think it is very important that with those more difficult points, we find solutions that work for everybody around the food chain.